She was right. True education consists of this. It does not suffice to inundate oneself with knowledge to become a walking encyclopedia. It is necessary to arrange and properly use the few basic fundamental ideas to live in a Christian manner, and you will need to do this to obtain heaven. But how can I reach all this? Tenderly loved saw the question in my mind and answered, only with the help of our Lord, but he is anxious to assist every person who asks him for help in a Christian manner. Do the blessed converse as we do? Not exactly, but almost. In heaven we converse by directly infusing our ideas and images. However, we speak in many languages and dialects. To enjoy in heaven the pleasure of language, to speak precisely without errors, not even grammatical errors, to say one's thoughts exactly without doubts, ambiguity, malice, or danger, with the certainty of being not only heard but understood. On earth, one must think well about what is said, since it would be fatal to say what you think. I asked, why don't you infuse your ideas instead of accommodating mine? Because no mortal would be able to sustain such joy. You would die from pleasure. You could not imagine the delight that comes from receiving an infused idea. It is equivalent to spiritual interpenetration, as a kiss between two souls. Now I understand how you guess my thoughts. However, you move your lips when you communicate spiritually with me. If we don't speak with words, why do I perceive these movements? So as not to disturb you, because a kiss between two souls is not possible on earth. I pronounce the words corresponding to the ideas which I clarify, coordinate, and place in your consciousness. I express them vocally with much love because they are for you, although they are inaudible. What a shame I must not communicate any of my ideas to you. Let's put it to the test, please. No, whatever strictly celestial concept that I might infuse would operate as an irresistible conviction, and you would die of joy, or you would lose your human freedom and, therefore, the capacity to collaborate with the designs of the Lord for you. Better we do another test. When you talk with me, touch your lips and you will realize that you are not moving them, since you are communicating spiritually with me. I must seem like a sitting cadaver to you. I told her as I placed, with great effort, my fingers on my immobile lips. If I never learned to spiritually communicate this way with anyone, how is it I am able to converse with you now without words? It is not the same to know as to practice what one knows. Your consciousness ignores it because it never before has experienced it. But how well does your spiritual soul recognize it? Equally well does it know how to regulate all of your body and direct its biological functions, while your consciousness peacefully sleeps or occupies itself with some other matters. For sure, it's that way. I remember that in a serious infection, the soul knows very well how to increase its natural defenses, although it has never studied medicine. The conversation with my glorified friend was admirable in spite of its occurrence in a thousand millionth of a picosecond. Tenderly loved permitted me to think calmly and articulate my reflections opportunely. If only mortals could converse like that.